Well, we got a response from the Big Boof band and got new special appearance and guests from Spamgula G and Glazin. I am interested in this part here where they're talking about Adam Camacho and Spamgula crying about why is he even on YouTube? Hmm. You'll hear Telly, you hear him here thinking for a second. Right? Trying to figure out their next little drag or smear campaign. But these low vibers, man, wait till we get into their response to my stream yesterday. I think it's hilarious. Other people think it's hilarious. They think it's hilarious. But for me, I don't really laugh at these guys too much. They think they're hilarious, but not in the reasons why people like myself or others are laughing at them. Let's get into this real quick. See,
Oh, that bloody Mexican fuckwit Adam is over there. He's
Of course.
Of course.
Not working on his...
Right, we got the hall monitors. Need to know where everybody's at and what they're doing. And digging a little too far, in my opinion, right? We'll get into that more.
Legal case on how to... Or was he trying to line up his next target to ambulance chase?
Doesn't it amaze you that a guy like...
You know what? I almost forgot. I'm going to keep track of fantasy points. For every little fantasy that's put out there, I'm going to mark a little point. So we're going to go 1 point for fantasy on ambulance chasing from Adam Camacho. Let's go.
Him is running around on YouTube.
Running around.
I think it's kind of weird.
There's another fantasy running. You can't really run on YouTube, but he's running around. Got it.
I'm such an accomplished cameraman, and I spend all my time on YouTube and on fucking Reddit posting about people that laugh at me.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's all over the...
Another fantasy point for being jelly that you can't actually do any camera work. All you can do is line graphs and pie charts there, Telly. Let's keep going.
And he's done all kinds of stuff. Like, I can't believe he's on YouTube running around doing this stuff.
I'm scared of
Let's do another fantasy point for Angela for the running around again. We're up to 4.
I think because of the way he handles himself on YouTube. And
yeah, it's shocking, though.
Shocking.
It's like this dude has all this going on, but he's on YouTube being a whiny baby.
Oh, there's another one. Okay, he's got all this stuff going on, but he's running around being a whiny baby. What the fuck is Angela doing then? Wow. If Adam Camacho is there trying to debunk disinformation on himself, that's what it looks like to me. What the fuck are you guys doing? I mean, is this one just big cry fest because Spamgula said that she would protect Predward till the day she dies? Or is this a spurg fest for Glazin since she admitted that she lied that she came to my house? Wait a minute. If Camacho is running around being a baby, the fuck are these people doing? Oh, wait a minute. They're up at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning during meth hours. But it's interesting, they won't click it, my join link, but they're quite interested in my credentials. So when I give them a little bit of a sample of just like the easy stuff, oh my God, do they fucking, the red coats just dig in their heels and we're gonna get this Cox, we're gonna debunk them. All I'm doing is keeping you busy so you're not fucking with other people at that time. That's the way it works. It's the way it's been working for a long time. Even with, before I forget, Glazin Dean, right? She's going to say, well, we started fighting at this time or that time. No, it was way before then when you got your restraining order against BB just to shut her up so she couldn't respond to your bullshit crybaby, being stalked on the news, going to the psych hospital, and losing your mind, calling the suicide hotline, having a stroke, siding with Jilly and Jolly, Bridge Burner, and Lee Pleatherman, and even the Muffin Man. Wow. What the fuck are these guys doing compared to like either myself or somebody like Adam Camacho or, oh God, corroded. See, their little war is so important. For me, just to let you know, I like to put these guys on blast in my downtime in the morning when I'm having my coffee and chilling before I gotta go to it and get things accomplished and done. Is that going downhill, Spamgela? Wow, Mr. Cox has been going downhill for so long, everyone. No, I think you're projecting from you saying that you would protect Predward till the day you die. And all you're going to do is LARP and LARP and LARP and LARP and LARP and LARP. But when I do a LARP, oh my God, you guys are busting out my LARP. I definitely, throughout all of this, even since 2016, I smell a conspiracy to deprive of rights, even under the color of law. 18 U.S.C. 241 and a 242. Because there's some subcontracting going on there through government contracts to what? Oh, they need people off the internet so their bullshit sticks for some reason. That's more than just being psychotic. But hey, as long as it looks psychotic, that's all right, so no one goes, man, those people are just crazy. It's the way it's designed. My opinion, anyway.
Fucking nothing.
Yeah, it's funny how people call him a whiny baby and a bitch all the time. It's like
he's projecting because he gets owned and is a whiny, cry baby bitch with no credentials, apparently. None of these people have credentials except John served some time in the military. Wow. And became a daddy. That's amazing too, right? But when you've got credentials, right, and you LARP it up a little bit just to get them. Well, here's the biggest thing about these puss bags, okay? You're gonna lurk and wait to get something juicy to then be a propagandist shill piece of shit. Redcoat. Building 7 Big A John, okay? Instead of click my join link. He's going to sit there behind his keyboard and act tough and look me up on just the little bits of cornflakes I give them. For what? For what, really? What is the goal here with Jen A? She's the one that said she was going to do a class action lawsuit. Glaze and Dean here got a restraining order against an artist so she could continue to drag her unopposed. With bullshit. This little piece of shit was has a little sock account that's got DHS Cox or something like that. But when I disprove it years later, oh my God, he's just showing a document with the Department of Transportation. See, these guys are just trying to pick at anything because they're covering for something bigger or have been burned and scarred horribly themselves. Oh, it might be because they were all with Predward, right? With Predward, Redcoats with Predward, wanted to be with Predward. This guy, Predward was, putting out a false docs. She loved to panel up with Predward. Jilly wanted to have sex with Predward. Wow. Oh my God, is Cox weaponizing Predward? No, it's an egregious case where this motherfucker didn't serve time. And he should have done 10 to 20 for some reason. But they don't want to go over that, and especially the amount of money that was being put into the Black Pearl account for 4 years. That 70 grand for 4 years. Still not a peep about that.
Is everybody wrong? And
Right.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was talking to a friend the other night. I don't know what's going on with these young men nowadays. They're just not like men like I've ever known. Like men, manly men. Like they all get up here and like talk like they got
maybe you haven't met any, Spamgela, because you're. Oh man, have I not been keeping track enough of our fantasy points here? Dang it, I lost track already. Lost count. No, Spamgela, you've been coddled quite a bit, even though you're living out of a garbage dumpster when you were a kid. But you've been pretty coddled now. All you got to do is go to work, grow your herb, and really not even go out much. Don't really see the world much. She might go up to Oregon and visit her sister every few years. That's her getting out. Go to a karaoke night. Dig up all this paperwork on the Harvest Festival, but not their boy, Mark Connors. Wow. No, I don't think Spamgela's ever met a real man in her life to be able to, let's give her a fantasy point. Right here. One more fantasy point. Let's keep going on this for a minute, then we got to rewind.
it's like little squeal to their voice, and I don't know. It's just so fucking weird, and how sheltered they are, and judgmental, and like they've never seen things before or known.
She's definitely projecting her ass off. She hasn't seen much, especially a real man. Even being married to one, or maybe her husband be like, hey, baby, you're spending a lot of time on the internet for some reason. When are you going to hang out with me? Right? When are we going to be married? Right? Same with Glazin, right? Her husband comes home, brings her dinner, and the first thing she says on her stream, oh, my dinner's here. Oh, and my husband. Yeah.
Things that's
Exactly.
You know what?
But
Actually, I think Glazen's husband is more of a man than any of these other motherfuckers because of the shit he puts up with freaking Glazen. But, I wonder if Glazen and her husband are together because there's too much dirt they have on each other. So they have to stay together. Like cold case murders and stuff like that. Right? Domestic violence. Maybe taking a contract to do what she does. She's got to make some money somehow, right? Not just sit around all day, try to make some money. But that is making money to Glazen, I think. Sitting on the internet all day.
is wrong.
Hey,
Like Will, like Hoax, like all of them sound the same. Like I don't know what it is.
Hey, Mitch, you still there in Cruz's chat? Can you confirm that your voice changer ran out of batteries last night on Sabby's? Because,
fantasy point.
Balls dropped off.
That fucking lisp of yours was coming through real strong.
Wow.
Not that there's anything,
Telly, the way you sounds like you haven't been laid for years. Dude, just saying.
You should be proud of it having a lisp, I would have thought. Why do you hide it? I don't understand. You got more filters on your voice than Sabby has on her fucking face.
Telly's got the voice. Actually, I got to retract. He's getting laid, but at the gay parades and the bathhouses. That's the way he sounds.
So, Mitch, why did you let that dude obliterate you like that? Like you had nothing to say.
My,
like,
that was so great.
So great.
Yeah.
I'm Angela J. I'm a trendsetter. All right, so we're back at our spot here. Billy Hine. Wow, whoever that is. There's no certificate of honorable discharge. Yes, there is. Actually, Fellamon just shared it from 2020. Me showing it. That's how invested these motherfuckers are. All I got to do is put out my LARPs, and you guys go running and spurging and taking screenshots and recording. Thank God you're busy doing that and not fucking with other people at that time. Isn't that great how that works?
All men and women. Some are unbecoming.
Oh.
Not becoming of what they're supposed to represent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I think that Southwest Tide thing, I don't think.
What is Glazen supposed to represent? Lying? She's really good at lying. Even admits it in here.
Sucking off military people at the local drinking hole makes you a veteran.
Yeah, John, you're just a red coat. Now, gosh, ever since I saw Gomez and John meet and he found out he was an Aussie, you're just a red coat. You're just a red coat.
John, I'm gonna let you up here, but don't say shit to Ryan. Leave Ryan alone. Be nice to him. Don't pick at him, please.
Just a
He'll have
red
a
coat.
go.
You're gonna use. No, he's got his red coat avatar.
Oh, the red coat. Oh, I know what he showed. Right?
Oh, here we go.
What did he show, John?
What he showed was the card is
God.
forklift license.
Oh my God.
Was it from Canada? Was that
What
the
a fuck-
Canadian
No,
thing?
it's just, it'll be American, but it's, you know, he was
See how these guys were tuned in, but too big of puss bags just to click the link.
oh, that gives me power in Canada. There's
Authority and
right,
Authority.
Probably the law's the same around
Authority to work in Canada. Amazing, huh?
forklifts in Canada, so it qualifies there too. It'd be
Oh,
something like that. You know what I mean? So it's.
But he
for
showed the back of it. He only showed the
No,
back
no, I'll
of it.
get it up. I'll get it. I
Oh,
googled it. I reverse fucking searched it.
Yeah, I thought somebody. I knew some fucker would. I couldn't.
I
remember.
knew. I know that's what he wants me to do, and it's fine. I knew you fucking.
What a loon, Aaron.
I
Oh my
reversed
God.
it.
A loon for having a forklift license. Sounds like these idiots in red coats are jelly that they've never been able to drive a forklift.
Google, I reverse Google search those holes punched in that
Wait a
blank
minute.
piece of paper, Gomez, and it says that you're a fucking fake.
Oh,
No.
fantasy. Here, I missed maybe a couple fantasy points. We're just gonna lay down 2 right there. I can't keep up with these losers. No
The,
fantasy.
Don't
what it
just
was is the
break your
Coast
mouth
Guard
like
did
that.
when he was in. The Coast Guard came under the Department of Transport. Then it hadn't been taken over by DHS yet. See how why can't he just say that? Like he's such a fucking dumb fuck.
No. See, Fellowmon made a DHS Cox something sock account like that. And I'm like, this is perfect. You think whatever you want to, and on my time, I'll disprove it. Even like Vic's gay LARP, right? It's just getting disproved, and you got little shit bags that gotta keep it going because that's the sick shit they have in their head. We're just showing the world how sick fucks simp to redcoats. And then they come up with their fantasy, and then I have fun with it in the morning while I'm getting ready for work. Well, chilling before work. Anyways, let's keep going.
It's all puzzles, right?
Right,
With
puzzle.
this clown,
Yeah.
like he
everything
knows all this
little
knowledge.
codes.
Right.
It sounds like you guys have no creativity, and all you can do is run your mouths with fantasy and lie. Sounds like you guys are good at that, and you might have been even paid, hired, dropped dangled a carrot in front of your face for some clout, like Becky. She's probably not getting paid. She just got that clout carrot dangled that she'll be popular. Popular amongst a whore, a redcoat, couple of redcoats, and even, they're calling other people retards as they got the retard on the panel with them. I mean, it's just amazing how low vibe and low life these pieces of shit. Actually, no. Retract. These pieces of larva, they haven't made it to shit yet. Okay, just saying. That's why we did an open recruiting for Space Farce stream a little while ago. See if they wanted to graduate from larva at least to shit.
No one gives it. That's why no one wants to fucking talk to him. Like,
Good.
he might actually have some interesting shit to say. If he talks like that.
I've strived very hard to keep the view numbers down and not many people watching, so I only have to deal with a few idiots in this puppy mill arena that's been protecting a CP suspect, funding him, lying for him, and many other people, where the statute of limitations doesn't go away for crimes against children. I wonder if that's why Big Gay John doesn't get the lingo in the code. He goes, I just don't know what he's talking about half the time. I don't know what he's saying. Yeah, because a long time ago I said I was going to have to go to code to not get censored. Well, it's still getting censored, but anyway.
Come.
It's just buried, isn't it?
Idiot, you
What was
know?
he? And he was going on about,
And the way he types, it's all. I'm telling you, he has merged with the LARP.
Merged with the LARP. No,
Yeah.
no, fantasy. He is merged with the LARP. No, I am the LARP. I've said since 2017, my channel's going to change and there's going to be some crazy shit going on.
yes, yeah, yes. He can't separate reality from it now, can you?
Oh, wow.
No.
He was.
Oh, wow. Another fantasy point. Can't separate. No, I can. I just like LARPing you idiots to point out that there's something bigger going on, even from 2016. You guys are involved with something the way you got to clump up and be preds by trying to control people and what they do. Like Glazin Dean texting me to stop going hard at her boy Scotty. Stop fucking stop. That's some pred-like behavior. Now, I think you can surpass your pred-like behavior and snap out of it. Like Mass 1. Maybe he snapped out of his pred-like behavior and realized that his violent ways weren't the ways of being homogenous or, let's say, a part of society, or maybe even, having healthy mental health, right? Just the violent pred nature that these people have to lie, fantasize, and try to paint targets on people's back, discredit. Spamjula's going to say here in a minute, this guy's been going downhill for years. I've been watching it. No, you're the ones that have been going fucking downhill. You're sitting there on panel with a whore that went back to the vomit multiple times. Shit, NTF's only credentials she's got is a sign-in to OnlyFans. Password to OnlyFans.
He was saying that you know how they use apps to increase the viewer count on videos.
Oh,
He was implying that somebody like FCC, this fucking FCC,
or one of us, right?
Right,
doing
red coat, right,
is fucking one of us red coats,
right.
government
bots.
fucking agents, has come up with an app where we can reduce the view counts for people like him.
Oh, I
So
wonder,
that-
Gomez, is that like the app?
Oh, wow. Hurry and deflect away from an app. If there's something or a service that you can hire to give you view counts, wouldn't they be able to reverse the algorithm or the software to take away view counts? I mean, it kind of goes down in increments when you've got 100 people watching a stream, and then all of a sudden it drops to 80, and then 30, and then 20, then 15, 5, 0, then back up to 1, 3, 5, 10, 15, 30, and then there's the 80. And then, there's the 100 again. But it does the same thing. Goes up, you might have 20 people watching a constipation stream, and then all of a sudden it goes up to 30, 40, 50, 60, 80. So it doesn't just all of a sudden jump and is obvious. But she's going to bring up this other app from a long time ago to help deflect away from that maybe being the truth. Let's just go ahead and give Telly a fantasy point there for trying to bring up his plausible deniability for the nefarious shit he's done with either DDoSing or running this app where you can reduce numbers or add numbers to your view count. See, these losers, they're so low vibe and don't have anything going on in their lives that they depend on these view numbers for their own existence. So important.
That Angela and I know about,
Mm.
that you said you heard about our good friend, another YouTuber who's no longer out here anymore,
Mm-hmm.
but you heard about his son being in trouble
Mm-hmm.
or something, and then the son gets into a fight. There's a major fight at school. Like,
You know, LARPy, what have you contributed besides more lies and fantasy and smear campaigns and you getting busted out in all these communities as an idiot? Nothing. There's that fantasy word, nothing to offer the world. Wow, amazing. My International Radio Award, Broadcasting Award that I got back in 2007 was a volunteer job offering a incredible production, an award-winning production to the world. That was just amazing. All right. Well, you know, it wasn't all me. I can't take all that credit. I was just the engineer.
Aaron's, I don't know. Yeah, Angela will remember that. Some kind of gematria app.
Gematria.
Yeah,
Right.
gematria app.
You're not thinking of Jumanji, eh?
Fucking gematria.
Good.
I got
It's
a forklift
just a
license.
basic
I
thing
like
of replacing A with 1, B with 2. It's just rubbish.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean
It's rubbish.
I was just going to say, I got a forklift license and nobody gives a fuck about it.
NTF, if you can get that up, if you may, please, if you can.
You're not going to be
Vic,
doxed
what-
one, right? Okay.
No,
okay.
no,
was
don't be
right
silly.
about
No, no.
He's still on
Tony.
your
There's no names on it. There's no
Okay, you're
names
good.
on it.
Just want to make sure.
See,
You know, I
it's
don't.
interesting that I provide evidence. These guys just are backup yes people in the chat room to say Vic was right with no evidence. So when I drop the evidence to keep these shitbags busy, well, this is what they do with it. Let's watch.
So these were the these are the two blurs he showed, right? This and this. So I just reverse fucking and look at what
He not only sat there and reverse searched what I was putting out, he also put a collage together of these 3 pictures and took the time to do that because he has such a great life to tend to. Right. I bet he's never driven a forklift either. Those are just small little credentials to play with you fucking idiots with. So you could do this. And then I come back around and have fun with it while I'm getting ready for work.
it is. It's his side loader, counterbalance, and forklift, which you same here. You get them in the one ticket, right? There's a couple of others, scissor lift, like, you know what I mean? So that's all that was. And this is just, see, that's the steering wheel of a like one of those machines, you know, they've usually got the 3, and I don't know what that is, a pen or something, but I assume that this company now has just gone, these training companies don't stay up long, like they do a whole lot of training, you know how that works, so they do a whole lot of training like under another name.
You know what? John's lisp, even though he's married, also sounds like he hasn't been laid in years, okay?
So it's an old business, right?
Even with example A here. Okay, Big Gay John not getting laid from his wife. I wonder if he's divorced. I bet you he is. That's why he's got so much time to put together this little picture of 3 pictures there. And what's it really proving? That something you guys don't have? Huh? Just using it to what? What are you guys really doing here? I mean, I know I meant it to be funny and get you guys digging. Just to see how far you wanted to go. So everybody else can have some laughs. I mean, these guys really aren't that funny. I listen to them and they laugh and laugh and laugh, and I'm not laughing. But Other people are laughing at your efforts of this. And amazingly enough, this is all your effort is, besides, like John, his stupid computer-driven voice videos where he thinks he's got something over somebody on Rumble. Is he's too big of a puss bag to go live on their precious YT platform. God, you guys are idiots.
It doesn't. I don't even think it exists anymore.
Oh my gosh, Aaron,
Right. Right. Right.
Hard.
And this was the back that he was saying, oh, this gives me, and he's going like this, and he's like, oh, does this give me some authority in Canada? Like, no, it doesn't.
Authority to work and drive a forklift in Canada. See, you guys like to play with words. I like to play with words and then watch you guys spurk. Trip the fuck out. Get busy. You know, putting your collage together.
You're a loser.
Authority to command a forklift.
Right.
Wait a minute. I'm a loser for having a forklift license. Huh. Okay. All right. Sure. I mean, all right.
I bet you looked all around and all this personal paperwork.
And this was the other one.
Used to come out with 10.
No, actually, Glazin, I keep that stuff on hand in case I need to go get a job as a resume packet. Or maybe to go rent a Hilti to be able to rent a Hilti. To be able to help people build houses and shit. All right. Okay. I'm sure that none of you have helped do that before, even volunteered. Oh, for anything local, right? Interesting.
The other one is just the Hilti qualification to use the fucking guns, right? The power gun.
No, using
right.
that.
Yes.
All right. See, the thing is, I show something. Now it's their turn to show something little minuscule. Right? Let's start out easy. Let's not, blow it all wide open, from the get-go. Let's slow drip a little bit, right? Let's get you guys to show a little bit of something. Huh? I was hoping Telly would actually panel up yesterday, and I would have showed him, I would have flipped these cards if he would have showed his face. We didn't get there, though.
Well, you know what they are, like the Hilti brand. That's all that is. That's all it is. Like these are different versions.
That's all it is? Those are credentials to work. What are you guys doing? Oh, you're sitting there with a whore getting off in the middle of the night. All right, okay.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So maybe he was doing a job as like cable. I don't think he would have been a Sparky, but like a internet cable or
Fantasy
something
point.
cabling,
Fantasy
where he
point.
might have used that. Right? There's a few sort of jobs, I guess, labouring jobs where you can use that type of machinery, right?
Mm-hmm.
To have the lifts and that machinery is somewhere like cable laying or some shit like that, right?
Moving pallets on a
or
forklift.
pipes or some fucking thing. And
laying,
so that's it. This is his severe.
laying pipes or something. I think you would need a scissor lift to hang pipes, not lay pipes. See, he's got something going on there. Big Gay John. I think he's laying a lot of pipe, and he's been divorced. But yeah, going to the gay parades like Telly with Mr. Rubber Titties. It's in his lisp.
And he must have got
Credential. That's a
Right.
credential.
right. That's it. And as for that paperwork, that's all he showed. It's just old. It's just pre-DHS Homeland Security taking over the Coast Guard. That's all. Like it used to come under the Department of Transport pre-2003, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's something like that.
I mean,
So that's it.
I don't
He
know
showed
if it's
nothing.
Here, but when when it was trained.
He showed nothing. Is this nothing? He showed nothing. No, that's something. How can you get a nothing out of something? Interesting, right? Oh yeah, and there's oh yeah, the Sewer King there. Impressive, LOL. Well, shit, man. There was 6 other documents there to show. Everybody pussed out was too big of a puss to panel up and get more of a view for you guys to trip out more over.
Transferred, basically.
Right.
She's trying to say.
I mean, you think
Pre 2003, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's something like that.
I mean,
So that's it.
I don't
He
know
showed
about
nothing.
the year, but when when it was transferred, basically.
Right.
I mean, you think,
Glazing
oh,
such a
okay, good,
blowhard.
good on him for having that kind of thing, but to turn it into a
Right.
thing, a mystery
Right.
about having these credentials to, and it, he's got a trunk on it of credentials.
Wow, why can't one kind of do a truth LARP on the internet and have fun with it to entertain their small audience? Or even like, my friends and loved ones like to watch sometimes and laugh at you idiots. That's why I do what I do, is for people to laugh at you idiots.
Which gives him the credibility to then go and investigate everyone, and we have to believe his stories about whatever Sam Clinton, or whatever it is he's fucking running
Fantasy
off.
point.
Because he's got a fucking forklift license.
Right.
Yep.
Just to show off that, and he's going to turn.
Wow. So I give him a little cornflake out of the whole huge packet I got of credentials, just to fuck with you guys. But I need you to run with what you're doing, so you become content and make people laugh. But they're not laughing at your jokes. You guys are sitting there hysterical and laughing over what I do. I mean, I'm accomplishing my goal. I don't know what other way to put it.
Around and go, see, I controlled that scenario. I made Ozzy Redcoat John do that. I made him do that.
And he did.
Spent the whole 2 hours saying that exact thing about
No. My point being is you're too big of a puss bag just to click the join link. You got to go in your meth and boof hours with a whore and a total fucking loser and another red coat. And Spamgela is saying in the chat, John always brings the receipts. No, I put out the receipts for you guys to geek out over, Spamgela. Oh, but wait a minute. I'm the one that's losing my mind. He was a legit Coast Guard on the Coast Guard game in the App Store. No, Fellamon actually just, released my honorable discharge certificate, I think early this morning. Wow, amazing. You guys help disprove each other, and all I got to do is clown you with little bits of cornflakes.
all of us.
Everything he gets busted out from the day with Rex Fredrickson, and he helped him out.
Right.
It was all a
fantasy
setup.
point.
He planned it that way.
Oh,
Of course.
Yeah.
Fantasy point. You don't plan out much, obviously, and especially the way that restraining order would come back around on you eventually, and being on the news for being so stalked and so stalked, and I'm ended up in a hospital over this. Mm-hmm.
The funny thing about him, it's like, and he would be saying now that he set us up or John up to go and look into him. Where reality is like we set him up to fucking spurg because we knew that he was going to fucking do this if we kept digging at him.
Or I like to put out Saturday morning shows every once in a while, and you idiots just became the content. Wow, amazingly enough, state actor, piece of shit, shill, redcoats with Benedict Arnold's helping them out. Do smear campaigns, fantasy campaigns. We are up to 15 fantasy points And we're not even halfway through our little presentation here. Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, we still got 10 more minutes to go. We've only been going for like 5 or 6 minutes in this and already got 15 fantasy points. Let's keep going.
And he did.
All the panel. It was like, he's going to go live. He's going to fucking spurg. And sure enough, I was actually surprised that he went.
No, that's not a spurg. You guys are spurging. John going to work. That's spurging, right? Putting that little collage together and shit. I just go live to clown you guys and have fun. Well, I had to refill my coffee there. All right, well, let's get back into this.
He must have gone and had a nap first before he went live.
Oh, fantasy point.
It's not hard, is it, NTF?
16 fantasy
I mean,
points.
it was like this morning we were going at him kind of hard about it. Like by like 10 a.m. he was already live talking about it. I think.
But it was actually enjoyable.
No, actually, you know what it is a good entertainer when they've got a request. You know, hey, Gomez, go live. I'm like, well, I might have been already thinking about doing that. And good thing you guys are flipping out again, right? Thinking that you've got something over on Mr. Cox. But you've got 16 fantasy points so far. And ineffective in your LARP. Your state actor LARP.
Laughing and shit. He's like, oh, they're spurging out from there. I'm like, what? What were you watching, dude? I don't know what you were watching. I was having a real good fucking
He's
time.
in a make-believe land. He really...
I think... Oh, another fantasy point for Glazin. I think you guys... Here, let's go back.
Like, it was actually enjoyable. Like laughing and shit. He's like, oh, they're spurging out from there. I'm like, what? What were you...
I think with all the laughs... that's kind of forced, right? You got to find something. I think you're at a controlled deflective rampage level 8.57. Let's write that down. CDR. Let's see if we can raise that. 8.57. It's all the Predward endowed shit they've been involved with, and some real nefarious shit, man.
Watching, dude. I don't know what you were watching. I was having a real good fucking
He's
time.
in a make-believe land. He really is. And he doesn't get that no matter what he says, we don't see it that way. Like, he can't just say it and make things be true.
Thank God. These idiots disagree with me in everything that I do. Because we need dumb MFers in the world for entertainment. You guys have been my entertainment. Like, just, right now, just waiting for it to get a little warmer outside before I go to work. I've got some time. Or, hey, I've got some time. I might jump in the studio and do a mix. But if it wasn't for stupid idiots like this, where it was just so easy to lay out a little trail of cornflakes, they'd be too boring to watch. You guys have been getting set up for years for all of a sudden the tables to get turned on and watch you further become the willing participants that you are and spaz the fuck out. But I don't want to see him go as far as Shiva, toting around a suitcase with a rope looking for a tree. I don't want to see Glazin having to call the suicide hotline and said she was about to get a rope. You don't want to see that. But I'm the one losing my mind, everyone.
His reality is not ours.
Don't let Angela up. No.
His reality isn't ours.
There goes me.
Yeah, because I'm the one that's got some credentials, even though I just showed you a little gnat flick, right? And you guys spurg over it. And oh my God, he didn't show nothing. There's nothing there. Well, I mean, if you wouldn't have been such a puss bag and lurking, I would have probably showed you more. But anyways, just keep it slow dripping. I love it.
So do they.
It's because you didn't have your red coat on,
Oh,
Chad.
shit. Jelly getting caught up.
I gave you one.
Purple reverse state actor LARP.
More fantasy. We'll give her
I'm over
a
the
fantasy point
target.
on that one.
Right.
The only
Starting
reason why I'm giving Glazen a fantasy point on that one, I don't even comprehend what she was trying to say. That it was so dumbed down and low vibe bullshit.
Over the fucking target.
Nah, you're just moving the goalpost.
Oh, fantasy
Speaking
points.
about targets, if Angela G comes up,
Be nice.
yeah, I'm always nice.
Hey, Angela.
Hi, Angela. Lovely to see you.
Telly, it's amazing to see you too. I hope you had a wonderful day. And I hope you're having a wonderful
It just sounds like they're such good play fight partners, like when Tacos wanted a play fight with me type thing. So I give her a taste of a good little play fight there. You want a play fight? Here, well, I'll put something out like this. And then watch you spurg the fuck out. See, they can't do stuff like that. They just use their mouth holes because they got no creativity, and their creativity is play fighting with each other and then simping to each other later on. I mean,
morning.
there's a reason why Telly handled up with Clovis a while back.
Or night.
Yeah, it's kind of on the downward track at the moment, but we'll see how it plays out, Angela. Thanks for your kind thoughts.
Definitely. If you're starting your day, I want it to be wonderful. If you're ending it, I want it to be peaceful.
Oh.
This is so cringe. Like,
Oh
I'd
my
rather you just
God,
attack
really?
each other.
Yeah.
Hi, NTF. Hi, NTF.
So I mean, as long as they're doing that, I don't give a fuck how it sounds.
Should I just give him a fantasy point for being that cringe? Yeah, I'm giving him a fantasy point. We're up to 21 fantasy points.
Yeah,
Hi,
fair enough.
hi, NTF. Hi, John. Hi, Becky.
Hi, Angela.
I came up to ask Becky a question.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Can I
You
answer?
knew-
She
no,
hasn't,
no.
she hasn't
That's-
got Rom B's DM, okay?
Well, shit. I'm going to ask her about, she'll only know the answer to it. So did you meet Aaron in 2016, Becky? Do you think it was 2016?
Well, he did actually drop that last night. I think that's when you sort of came around about then, right? Becky?
Yeah, I came.
Right there at the bottom, Officer Doofy. I'm giving him a chat fantasy point. 22 fantasy points.
Around in 2016. I think it might have been, it was 2016 or 2017 I met him. It was right at the beginning.
Met him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Met him.
Okay.
Like in real person, like you lied, you came to my house, fantasy point.
Because I knew you knew him longer than me,
That's like saying people are running around on the internet.
because I met all of you guys around September 2018, around that period of time, maybe a little sooner.
I'm thinking it was 2017 then.
Oh, that's when Q started.
No, that was
Okay. Because the
2016.
Bundy stuff started in 2016, right?
Yes, but I didn't meet him at the very beginning of the Bundy stuff.
Fantasy point, all the Bundy stuff started in 2014. Fantasy point.
Okay. So then, because I'm wondering, because like when I met him around,
Middle.
2018, mid 2018, maybe a little sooner, all of us used to go to his channel. He would play the
So automatically you've met someone because you go to their channel. Fantasy Point.
The saxophone,
Ukulele.
right? And everybody chilled. He'd talk about his colloidal silver stuff and osmosis and all this other stuff, right? People used to pretty much just like, not a lot of people, it's never been a lot of people, but
Never.
us, you know, that have known each other for a long time would go over there and hang out.
I mean, I recall where I've had streams of 30, 40, 50 people up in there. Oh, amazing. Wow, the guy in the chat, Gomez is a Q-tard. Wow, I recall trolling some Q heads that were like diehard state actors for Q. Let's put it that way. And got them to rage quit. Where were you at when that was going down? No, these guys are just... Oh, wait a minute. That's a fantasy point. Frank Bennett's here. We've got 26 fantasy points in the last 10 minutes. That's how much of a run these guys are on.
Right? So my question is to you.
You're going to like this.
Now we are in 2026. Have you like, there's been huge changes in him. Like when you met him,
Oh my gosh, yes.
was he different than say when I met him in 2018? Because I always knew he had a strange side to him, right? But a lot of people do, and it makes him unique and interesting and whatever.
So, mind you, I just said a few minutes ago, I've been slow dripping cornflakes and LARPs to these idiots for years to become our entertainment.
But I'm wondering how he got this bad.
It's the pedo stuff.
This
I'm
bad.
telling you what it is.
Wait a minute. This bad. Have you, like what I've been showing you, Frank, have you been laughing a little bit more lately?
Yes.
Yeah, so,
Yes.
right, but they have to portray it's getting worse.
Yeah.
Huh, all right, let's just keep going.
What do you
Let's
mean
keep
by
going.
this bad? What's changed? What's
He
happened?
wasn't
Like lost it
tricky like
mentally.
that.
He's
Like-
lost it.
Like,
That woman right there, the Ohio witch, just said that he's lost it when she's the one that's called a suicide hotline on the news, WHIO, saying that she's been hospitalized from all the stalking on the internet. But I'm the one that lost it. See? Now wait for that lead up. This is all
I think she
kind of
says,
like they've been practicing what to say in the background. That way, when they get on a live stream, they're all in unison and in agreement and have their little script, their talking points to go down. It's so organized, right? They're just so well organized.
everything
Right.
is
Foobar.
a psyop. Everything's like, he's
Right.
totally merged.
It's more, yeah.
It's what?
Very switchy as.
It's more in like before. Like I said, his streams were just, regular stuff. Maybe he'd show some wood stuff or telling us he was building something or, play the jazz 8 thing playing the musical instrument, and people used to just go chill and then all of a sudden, like
I noticed him
All of
following-
a sudden, I get these liars and fucking weirdos hanging around. And then I'm getting DDoSed and internet getting cut and, right? Weird shit happening.
Right.
Around these people showing up and watching. That's part of this group around, they're around the murder of Lavoy Finicum. I mean, even talking to the Finicum family and the Bundy family and all part of it.
Wow.
kind of downhill. He got with them First Amendment auditors.
Oh, wait a minute.
Right.
And
They
then when
get
they
them fucked out
started
there.
calling him out and they found all about
Wait a
the
minute.
wreck.
See, when they started calling them out, these cop watchers, they're talking about the drama little sector that they've helped create to dumb things down. Not cop watchers saying, oh, God, Cox, what the fuck are you doing?
stuff and all that.
Oh yeah, that's right. He got in with the auditors.
I'm thinking that is like when.
And then I saw them trying to infiltrate into the auditors with their drama little puppy mill.
He started doing all kinds of weird streams
Weird.
and then
Wait a
he
minute,
would
fantasy.
come after us. Like,
I think we're
Because
a few
they went
fantasy
after
points
him.
behind.
yes.
Right.
It was just
Yeah.
I was just kind of wondering, like, how different from when you met him to when I met him. Was he
This is the
still
best.
kind of like okay? Like when you met him, obviously he was, right?
Yeah, he is. He has made like so much of a change to where
Right,
he's
I'm
not
sure-
there anymore.
Not
Just my
there.
Because
thought.
you were actually friends with him,
All
weren't
right,
you? At one.
let's do a fantasy point for not there anymore. I don't know what that means. Hello.
I'm here.
Hello.
Time years ago.
Well, I called him friends. A lot
Okay.
of I felt bad because everyone would call
She
him
felt
gay
bad.
all the time.
Right.
Then everyone like
I
a lot
felt
of
bad that she ended up on the news crying, saying she ended up in a hospital, calling the suicide line. Then she's filing a court case against an artist for a restraining order, wins that case, then to drag that person, and that person can't respond
Why?
because of a restraining order. She won in court. Amazing how that works.
That's dirty.
Dirty shit that they know they're doing.
people would chill but not really have much to do with them. I'm
Yeah.
one that goes for like an underdog or something like that, and I'll kind of stick
Yeah.
out for him. It's kind of
Yeah.
what I did.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So what she did is needed help with their court case and especially moral support against BB. That's me going for the underdog, especially when she starts lying. She came to my house and met me.
Okay, I could see that.
Yeah, I lied and I said I went to his house and all that because in
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
That's where I was like, you stupid bitch. And I told her straight up, you don't need to lie when you have truth on your side. So why does Becky need to be a liar? And say she came to my house. Oh, because people were calling him gay? So fucking what? No, it sounds like an excuse to try to work me further, but it backfired on you because I wasn't going to go with it. She thought that I would go with it. Thus, maybe tying us together and her needing to be a handler. Wow! And I even showed, go to my shorts. Maybe I'll play it at the end for bonus material where she's trying to handle me through Hangouts. It was amazing. I'm like, God, these guys need lapdogs bad that can blast their adversaries because they don't have creative skills to make videos on a video production platform. What the fuck is really going on?
bad.
Yeah.
Everyone was saying he was
Yeah.
gay. And,
Right.
Right.
he made it impossible. He
made it impossible. Dude, people are calling you gay on the internet, right? So fucking what? But she has to do a LARP standing up all of a sudden saying, he's not gay. I've been to his house and even met his girlfriend. I tell her in private after that, I go, you don't have to do that. You don't have to lie when you have truth on your side. So why the fuck is she lying?
Right. Feeling guilty.
Right.
No, it's what they're
just the way he
doing.
talked.
They're doing.
Everything was such a big conspiracy.
It is.
Yeah.
They're out to get you, and you always
Conspiracy facts, you stupid hoe. Right? Everything's a conspiracy theory. Doesn't that sound like some state actor shit?
Yeah.
did talk about the algorithms.
Right. He talked about some Stranger Things. Yeah, I mean, he always kind of did, but it wasn't like on loop. It wasn't like obsessed over people.
Just the cornflakes since they wanted to be there. Oh, I'll give you guys some shit then.
It wasn't all of this on loop word salad and, you know, back when he spoke before he'd stick to okay, colloidal.
No, Jen A. There with the pantyhose comment. Actually, Jen A., I think your boy Sam, his rubber titties are on too tight.
Silver, and here's what you should do with it, and here's how it can help. And like he'd stick to, you know, like whatever he was talking about. He wasn't like all over the place like he is now. And
paranoid as
No,
fuck.
doing social media drama news is being all over the place, man.
Lately, like he writes in his own. He's made up his own little language.
right.
Right, he has. Yeah, I said that the other day.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So did he ever cover the Bundy stuff? I've never even asked any of these questions, but
He did.
he did. Okay.
They show up to my channel around the Bundy days. And I start covering the Bundy stuff on the ground there. Frank Bennett even went with me for security.
Right.
But she can't remember. But she was there. They just showed up at my channel, hanging out. But what they were doing is they're with this fucking weirdo Treach from Oklahoma. You're gonna like this. Treach starts coming into my chat, and weed's still legal in Arizona. Might have been legal in his state, or he didn't give a fuck, or he's there to talk about weed in my chat to put me on the radar. Their friend. I go, dude, I give him a warning. I go, dude, it's not legal in my state. Don't talk about that shit. You trying to get me hot? He does it again. I ban him, and because guess what? I wouldn't let them try to control me. Just like she's saying here.
Right.
Right, he has.
Let's go back one more.
Like all over the place like he is now. And
Paranoid as fuck.
Lately, like he writes in his own.
You know what? A good level of healthy paranoia is good, especially when their friend, Mr. Dowd, ends up at my house through another source. Through Sugar Shine. See, I like blowing Frank Bennett's mind. He's like, what the fuck? Every time he comes over, it's great.
He's made up his own little language.
right.
Right, he has. Yeah, I said that the other
Made
day.
up his own little
Absolutely.
language.
So did he ever cover the Bundy stuff? I've never even asked any of these questions, but
He did.
he did. Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
did he? Because he does these. I didn't know about when he was doing
But
that.
did he? Yeah, I went on the fucking ground to the courthouse for many weeks. What the fuck is this red coat done?
I probably came in a bit after that because he was one of the earlier people I met in this whole fucking, which is
One
weird,
of the
actually.
earlier people he's met. I didn't know who the fuck this guy was till he started talking shit on me. See, met. They say he's running around the internet. How in the fuck can you run on the internet? Oh, we met him back in... No, you showed up on my fucking channel.
Yeah.
See, the language, they've got their own languages are saying that I got my own little language. But they're like, oh, we don't comprehend anything. We don't know what he's doing. Thank fucking God. We don't agree with what he's doing. Thank fucking God you don't agree.
That is kind of weird. But
Isn't that
he
crazy?
does this thing where he can
Just for putting out
portrays
credentials
that
yesterday.
he's done this research, but then it never goes deep. Like there's a surface layer, right? Because usually now he just
Dude, I went so fucking deep on the Bundy stuff, I ended up on the ground for weeks. Going deep. Really calling some shit out and documenting some fucking real shillery. The fuck has this guy done? Never, nothing, always.
hides it with all this rubbish talk. No one wants to hang
Rubbish.
around long enough. But
Well, you never see it either.
Right,
Like someone
oh,
just
right.
shoot off the hip. Like it's kind of like, no.
You,
If you're
you
gonna
never
s-
see
when you-
all that footage I put out of the Bundy shit when I was there on the ground. Never see it, ever, always, forever.
I know.
That's that fucking witch that got a purple blob taken off of her, dude. That was feeding her, and she was feeding it. and keeping her going so she can do a little spells in the background. No shit.
To see your research, we want to see what you're doing, like, you know, right?
It's like Jeff.
So they can remote view me. We want to see what you're doing. I just fucking laid out credentials and they went through them. Is that not seeing something that I'm doing?
So I put it there last week.
So they can sit there and talk about it
And
because
then
they got
you know
no
how
creativity.
he takes their content and puts music over it and then streams it. That's kind of what he would do.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. But he would cover it, though, put it up for people to see and stuff like that.
Yeah, like those girls who sang, those
Witches.
Mormon girls who sang
These are witches and
freedom or
fucking
Okay.
warlocks and
Yeah.
redcoats
Oh, okay.
and sellouts.
Okay.
What helped
Because that
the
was
movie
before
They
my
Live
time,
fucking
you know,
helped
when the
aliens. These
Bundys
are the
merged
sellouts.
with the Vegas people,
Right.
you know,
yeah.
I think
and
Gomez,
Don't agree.
I think Gomez is that demonstration of that fine line between being very creative and being insane.
Love it.
Too much internet.
No, no.
Well,
It's,
I think-
you know what balances out that fine line? There, you redcoat Telly, getting laid by women.
I think that's the thing with if you're doing investigations, you've got to be a little bit
Investigate.
paranoid and think, okay, well, what's the bad side of this?
Wait a
Right.
minute. They're doing investigations on me over my forklift license.
My God.
But you've got to know when to
You've
cut
gotta-
it. Right.
You've got to know how to manage that. Otherwise, it drives you fucking insane. Like I think it's
It's
done
free
with
to help
him.
people out.
That's all he looks for now is the fucking
In all the wrong places. It's just really
yeah, exactly.
The
What's,
only ones he
what's
can
the
get to
possible?
believe him or to stick around him are ones that don't have a
That
lot
talk
of.
just as
Or
much shit.
don't hang around and fucking run away.
Yeah. Run away. Run away.
Be scared like
I
you're
mean, I
supposed
don't
to
think
be.
he either, but those that do hang around him don't have a lot of brain capacity. They can't see through his bullshit.
Says the one that had to be on the news and call a suicide hotline.
Crying.
Yeah, even had to get rid of her horses because she didn't have the capacity to take care of her horses anymore. Internet was more important. And guess what? She's trying to peddle this shit. She's on the same panel as a real life whore out of Commerce, Colorado.
I mean, look at Shizzle. Like,
Right there.
Shizzle's slower than
Yeah, he's
Even-
one.
Shizzle.
He's one of
Prime
them.
example. Thank you, NTF.
Yeah.
Shizzle's slow or something while she's got the community retard that just left the panel
Okay.
trying to drag Shizzle now. See, when he can make fucking tracks, dude. He's a smart motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
But the whore in Commerce, Colorado is going to try to say Shizzle's slow or something. What the fuck is going on? Oh, wait a minute. They got their own little language.
yeah. Those, yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know what happened
Yes,
to him
yes.
either, okay?
No, let's
because
go back. Let's
He's
go
one
back.
of
Prime
them.
example. Thank you, NTF.
Yeah, exactly.
Through his bullshit.
Mm.
I mean, look at Shizzle. Like, Shizzle's slower than
Yeah, he's one.
Even.
He's one of
Prime
them. Yeah,
example. Thank you, NTF.
yeah, exactly.
Yes. Oh, yeah. See,
Yeah.
yes, 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 yes. The Yes Crew. What else could you call them? The Yes Crew with the whore from Commerce, Colorado.
The yes men.
Dude, she was so... Check this out. This whore... And I didn't even know she had soliciting charges. All I had to go is, like, in a chat room. You act like you got, like, some soliciting charges or something you're trying to cover up for. And it came out.
Oh yeah.
So, one little question mark. That's shizzle logic, too.
She's in Colorado. Where's the other bitch at?
The Ohio witch.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what happened to him either, okay?
They
Because
sound like slow fucking retards. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always. Forever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah.
What were you gonna say? You're gonna say something.
Well, Julie's in Ohio.
And that witch that showed up here not too long ago with Home Skillet
Right?
from Cincinnati. just so happened showing up to the same corner store I go to every few days because Monograph got my financials because he was suing Rakita through his lawyer, gets my financials, gives them to the Ohio witch here. They're all in the same, what, cult maybe?
Right. Colt.
To send some fucking spazoid witch thinking she's gonna be able to poison me and get me killed or something. She did. She tried to use some fucking weird shit, dude. Got obliterated again.
What, like the bat wing,
No, venomous.
chicken lips,
No, a jar of venomous.
snake.
No, a jar of venom that she'd collected from things that were venomous and put it in one jar. And she's like, "You gotta see this!" And she goes out to her truck and look, and she's opened up this jar. See? Right? Okay, I know what we're dealing with here. We're gonna have fun just like we did with Ottatron.
So Becky and I have past years history with him too. He'd come and hang out at Kim's, ours. Like, we all got along fine. No, nothing. Everything was fine for, I don't know, a few years. Becky, correct me if I'm wrong. At least a few years, right?
A few years.
Yeah, I know when he went after me was
Yeah, because I noticed some shillery going on, so I started slow dripping some stuff. Because back in 2017, I said, I'm gonna troll some sickos and some dirty cops. My channel's about to change.
when I put my foot down when Aaron and I got into a huge argument
Huge
because he
argument.
kept wanting to bring up that he was LARPing
Oh,
about
Okay.
Fredrickson, and he
Oh.
would try to jump up on my panel, and I would
wow,
tell
I can't LARP, but they can.
Right.
My issue came up when she got a restraining order against BB and then was starting to drag BB again so BB couldn't respond or she would sue BB. An artist that they tried to recruit in to drag their targets. When the artist realizes what they're doing and maybe starts to put them back on blast and has an argument with them, all of a sudden it's screaming for a fucking magistrate or a judge and a restraining order.
Wow.
him behind the scenes, if you bring up Rex, I will make
Yeah.
you own it.
Oh.
You
Right.
are not gonna lie.
She has actually before disclaimered from the Rex debacle. I disclaimer, I don't want to be anything to do with this Rex situation. But you know what's interesting?
Who's Rex?
That RSO in Fort Collins.
Okay.
It's interesting she disclaimered and wanted nothing to do with talking about that or that case. And then all of a sudden she talks about it, and guess what? That RSO shows up in her chat. And she's letting them hang out. Now the amazing thing about that is he's hanging out in her chat. Her very next comment was like, Cox, you're so stupid you can't even spot an RSO. They're so easy to spot. And he's right there in her fucking chat.
Right.
That is drama newsworthy.
Yeah,
You need to just own it and move. Like, that's a big own it, and then you can just move
Right.
on from it.
So what
And then
they're
move on.
saying, what they're saying there is they are the only ones that can LARP. Because that's all the creativity they got, because they're fucking proven liars, just like Becky Dean admitted she lied about coming to my house.
Right.
And he tried to bring it up, and I
Oh.
totally went off on him. And then I called
Okay.
him publicly after that, and
No,
then
I was
Shizzle-
Okay.
just waiting for her.
Off on you.
No, she disclaimed, I want nothing to do with this. This is too much. I want nothing to do with this.
Oh, God.
jumped in on it.
So that's around the time Shizzle like switched overnight because Kim noticed it. I noticed it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, because they tried to recruit Shizzle in to their little puppy mill to, again, an artist drag their targets. And when Shizzle sees through it and flips,
Right.
and starts putting them on blast. Even Urban Disciple puts them on blast. Oh, he flipped. But wait till you hear what she has to say in a minute. We're getting to the crux of this.
Noticed it. And then, other people noticed it as well. And it was just like, what happened to this guy overnight?
Right?
It was really overnight with Shizzle. Overnight.
Shizzle even told them, you stupid motherfuckers, now I'm gonna troll you. He even told them. I even told them.
A whole different person.
There's a whole different part of the
Okay,
internet
listen to that.
is going to
It was really
right now. That
It was really
some of this.
weird.
Maybe he's schizo, bro. Like, I mean, that's the sign. I mean, that's signs of schizophrenia right there. Everything I was saying.
Think about, yeah, if you think about it,
Wouldn't a state actor describe something unexplainable, but to maintain a narrative, label it either weird or schizo or psycho? Right.
Gomez was the only one that, like, I think personally exchanged phone numbers, and him and Shizzle talked. I think they got close. So
She's trying to say I've got Shizzle's phone number.
Right.
Fantasy point. Here, that's 2 fantasy points for the lie.
I mean, God,
Oh, wait a minute. The fantasy point for coming to my house, she didn't. Fantasy point for having Shizzle's phone number, and another fantasy point for being a fucking psycho.
Oh, okay. Okay. All
I
right.
think they bumped heads. I think they bumped heads with this real nasty bunch, right? And Becky, you might know who I'm talking about. Some of them, right? These are the
can't understand his
when I would
He's
refer
an
to
idiot.
like
He's
your
a blabbering
like
idiot.
power fucking groups, right? There's some of
Dude.
these people.
He's such a blabbering idiot. He prides himself that he was in some Australian military, and he's a dad, right? But he's got this fucking lisp that he's been divorced for 10 years and hasn't gotten laid.
Right. These nasty cunts on the internet. And I mean nasty.
and I
Like,
mean,
Yeah.
really.
I vowed to go after some nasty motherfuckers even back in 2016. Started blogging about it. I'm gonna find me some nasty motherfuckers to troll.
It's real life shit. Physical, like bad people. A lot of them. A lot of the groups. Yeah. And I think that they didn't merge with them. They may have skirted that. And that may have done some damage there. Because Aaron will know who I'm talking about. Shizzle will know who I'm talking about. Fellow will definitely know who I'm talking about.
But
Right?
they're too big of puss bags to apparently go up against these people.
So, yeah, I wonder.
wait a minute, they're a part of them.
Anything happened
They're-
there.
Oh
They
wait,
were-
Huh.
she would think about it.
they're a part of
was
those
that?
nasty fucking people.
Angela, you'd know if you'd think about it.
Oh, you know, if I said some of the names, it's just not worth bringing up now.
Yeah.
Huh.
We were
I-
talking the
I-
other night about the Fruit Loops that he hangs around with, and
Right.
there's Gomez, Shizzle, Tetro,
Oh my god, we're all hanging
Don
around. together.
Davis, Crazy
Tip's like
fucking
idiot too. He's like,
Crazy Shay.
Oh, we're hanging around together.
Now-
Oh, on the
now we've
internet.
got
We're
it all
running
down.
around the internet together,
That's
everyone.
bad.
He knows. Yep.
Telly does
Yeah.
know.
Fucking losers.
The crazy shake. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, she's insane.
Woo.
You got to give Telly credit when he
And you
came.
guys are hanging out with a whore from Commerce, Colorado.
When I first noticed him find out who Gomez was,
Whoa.
Telly didn't waste any time figuring out who Gomez was and what, like,
Did you hear that? Telly figured out who Gomez was. No, I had to show you guys some credentials.
right.
But he's there to poke. Oh, no, I'm there to LARP back at you little pokes and make you guys flip the fuck out. And it's fun. It's a blast.
how to work Gomez. Telly has not, I have not once seen Telly, like, be fooled or.
No, I haven't seen him be fooled by Aaron once. Not
Yeah,
once.
I haven't.
Not once.
I'm
No, not once.
Not once.
not fooled by you,
That's
Angel.
a third time's a charm to set it in. Oh, Gomez is never fooled. Telly. Dude, he's the one that's still biting on the bone that I fed him. Weeks, months later, the same damn bone. All I had to do is tell him, yeah, I had 25,000 hits on a video a while back on my structured water units. Proof, Gomez, proof. Where's the proof? And he's still crying about it. So all I gotta do is do things as proof. Like make videos that got 25,000 views and then just talk about it from there. Right? Oh,
Proof.
you know what? It's actually evidence that leads to the proof of this Gomez character being what? Right?
Jeez, you know,
Wait a minute. So Telly's got it figured out. Who is this Gomez character then?
I'm gonna get.
I
away.
knew you were gonna say that. I knew it. I felt it in my heart.
Hope's glazed him over for a minute though.
I must have missed it. Not that
Georgie,
important.
You're not gonna get.
I
away.
knew you were gonna say that. I told by Aaron once, not
Yeah,
once.
I haven't.
I'm not.
No, not
fooled.
once.
I'm not fooled by you, Angela G. You're not gonna get.
I
away.
knew you were
yeah,
gonna say
they're
that. I
play
knew
fighting.
it. I knew it. I felt it in my heart.
Hope's glazed him over for a minute though. Hope's glazed him
Oh.
over for a minute.
So cute. They've been play fighting on the same team the whole time. Oh, how cute, everybody.
I knew
Yeah,
it.
you know what? Spamgela G and Becky now need a Third Amendment violation for conspiring with this red coat piece of shit.
I knew it.
Did glaze him over for a minute. Yeah.
We're almost done.
Oh, shit.
I thought I had to go in and save Jelly. I said, you can fucking have Jelly, but you can't have Jelly.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I was trying to be nice to Jelly, and he was so mean to me.
I've tried to be nice to him too, but I'll just take it for what it is. I'm not gonna fight with him anymore. You know, at the end of the day.
I can't help it.
Huh?
I can't help it like you.
I'm very suspicious of people that are nice to me.
Okay, well, I mean you sometimes when I tell you you're not supposed to be out of the asylum and they need to medicate you and give you a double dose.
I much prefer that. And I
Yeah.
have one.
I don't know why they let you out. Sorry. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know, I try, like Larp said, that I was Gomez's golden girl. I don't recall that, but I did give Aaron a chance for sure. Like I usually do with everybody.
Tell you another.
Why would I need a chance from such a fucking haggard out loser bitch? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. She was with that big guy, Predward, that she said that she would protect till the day she dies. She was with the puppy mill where they're all big guys. But they're not part of any community, but they've infiltrated every community. Big guys.
One who probably knows is Patgon. Fucking Patgon was around. He's been around.
Yeah, big guy with 65 images of child pornography on his phone. Only does 21 days for meth charges. Big guy. Fellamon wants to know the plea deal John Davis took, but not Predward's. To be a big guy. Right? Wow, amazing.
10 minutes, so he can speak when he comes
Right,
back.
yeah, no, I don't want to fucking, I don't want to see him. But I'm just saying, yeah. There's a few of them that are around.
Thing is, John Davis
Brit,
did his time.
That Brit, it's got to be over his limit as far as sleep deprivation is concerned.
Oh, yeah. There's some sleep deprivation going on there with the red coats. Absolutely trying to keep up with our time. They try to keep up with our time, but what they'll do is they'll stream during meth hours here. That way the red coats at 5 o'clock drinking hour there.
Okay.
Right, so they can, pour down the booze and get all hyped up, hopped up on their Boof packages. They get Boof packages from this company called Black Pearl of Texas that Predward owned, that he was getting 70 grand put into his account for 4 years. This fucking meth head. He's got a contact in Amsterdam or in Holland that's sending over the high-grade MDMA, and he's probably getting it back to Texas, making Boof packages out of it, and it goes over to Commerce, Colorado.
He just keeps saying
on clearance. Hey, NTF, I've got a great special for a Boof package on clearance for you. It's kind of the end of the road. Trying to get rid of this batch. Gonna send it over to you. All you gotta do is drag Gomez for a couple hours with your crew. You're gonna love this Boof package we send you. It's just like fucking right on. I love boofing. And then you know what when they're peaking, their keyword is popped. Yeah, oh, it's been popped. Well, they put it in, and it's starting to kick in.
Oh my god, you guys.
Not that he was. I'm not
Jenny,
saying he was. I'm just like he's been
Oh,
around.
fantasy point. I'm gonna give myself my own fantasy point on there.
Yeah, well,
We're
a
up to
lot
24.
of them. I think LARP.
Reliable, no, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Oaks will know.
Bellamon, you've been around.
Of course, fellow one. But see, this is where Will and Coco.
Oh
and that
yeah,
won't.
dude. Fellomon's been around and so fucking glued. Guess what he did? He released from 2020. He kept a hold of my DD214 and released it this morning. Well, actually, what it was, and somebody in the chat said, "There's no such thing as an honorable discharge certificate." No, that's exactly what I showed, is a certificate of honorable discharge, so I wouldn't have to show my DD214.
Yeah.
But it just got released this morning again.
Certificate.
These guys, no, these guys are so brilliant. That's why I had to do a drama LARP news show, drama news LARP show.
Reliable, no, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Oaks will know.
Authorities before you fucking
Bellamon, you've been around.
Of course, fellow one. But see, this is where Will and Coco and that won't know. Oh no, actually, don't know about Will, but Coco might. There's some of them.
I don't know.
Well, I've got an
Not that group, but he likes the cause. If you know
sorry,
what I mean.
I've got an update from Jeff here. I found my law enforcement certificate on my community.
What was that?
They sit there and bullshit all day long on the internet.
That's what they do.
What they do.
But they have targets to talk shit about and try to debunk, especially my forklift license. It's just nothing. He showed nothing. This is nothing. How can you get a
Forklift
nothing
license.
from something and it's just
know.
a tiny little flick of a cornflake, little speck that we give him? Anyways, I think somewhere in there, Spamzilla G is trying to say he's just been spiraling downward and downward. No, that'd be you, since you said that you would protect Predward till the day you die. Amazing. CP suspect extraordinaire, big guy, your puppy mill.
You guys gotta get something else to do.
No, I think they're making some money or something. It's a little side gig or something. Something, right?
Why would we keep doing it?
Why would you guys just keep going and going and going? Oh, wait a minute. It's what they're doing is they're like vampires and feeding off their little noobs and their bench warmers, because they stick with the 101s in the surface, which is appealing to noobs and idiots and bench warmers. That way they always got a fresh supply of flying monkeys to do their job for them, because they've been working way too hard on me since 2016, everybody. That's why I do the Drama LARP News Show. Thanks for joining in. Peace out.